Good morning, April 8th, 48 degrees, variable sunshine and storms. Such is life at the coast in April. Nevertheless, time for walk number 98. Let's return again to Exodus 11 and 12, and for a number of days, let's ponder and reflect on this incredible event, this Passover moment. So significant it was for God's people that God reordered their calendars by it. He set the way that they begin every new year on this event, on this moment, on His deliverance and His rescue. Named because God would come through Egypt, and for all the homes that had blood on the door frames, He would pass over their home. We will wrestle with this concept of God coming and death being in His wake. But we do not read it as God coming as a warrior with a sword striking down the innocent. I think we've tragically been taught to read the story or to view it that way. If we reread the story from a perspective of God's sorrow, from a perspective of truth, that His judgment is true, and ultimately the bigger picture, that God is the life-giving source, and that ultimately to draw away from Him, to reject Him, is death, is separation. I think we'll see it more accurately. Lots to pray and ponder on. Time for another 2021 steps. Decided to take another hike today on this gorgeous day. A very muddy hike, but amazingly you get away from the ocean, you get away from the wind. At the top of this hike I saw a sign that said, "Octopus Tree," half a mile. So that's where I'm headed. I have no idea what that means. I find that as a striking metaphor in praying and pondering on the Passover and what we see in God that we struggle to comprehend. We need to see it. Opportunities for faith to grow. We keep in mind the bigness of God's story when we look at the small details that we can't seem to reconcile. God is the creator of life, the giver of life, the life source, life eternal. That's His character at the very core. So we hold on to that when we come to this story and we see places where He seems to take life. More days to follow, praying and pondering. Our Father in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done. Your character be revealed, we pray. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sin. Help us as we forgive others who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Glad you're on the journey or the hike. Long road still ahead. Hope to see you tomorrow. Grace and peace to all.